פרשת ואתחנן ליום ראשון. ותרן את השם בעת ההיא לאמור, אמון האלוקים, תחילותי להראות את עבדיך, תחילותה להראות את עבדיך וגומר. יוסי פתח, ויאסף חזקיהו פניו אל הקיר, והתפלל אל השם, תחזה כמהו תחילה תקיפה דאורייתא וכמהו הילאה על קולה, תיכול למד להשתדל באורייתא, לדחיל מעילה אבת התאי, לדחיל מהאורין בשין דעלמא, בגין דאו אחיד באילנה דחיי, ואחיד מיני בכל יומה. So in Parashat Vaethanan, he started by saying that Moshe Rabbeinu prayed or implored Hashem. And Rabbi Yosef says, as it is written in Yeshaya, that Chizkiyahu turned his face to the wall. No, Chizkiyahu was supposed to die, but when he turned his face to the wall in a way of saying that he did teshuvah, then more years were given to him. He says here, come and see how important and how strong is the power of the Torah and how it is superior to everything else. Each one that studies the Torah should not be afraid and is not afraid of anything, whether it's superior beings or the beings here. He's not afraid of any type of negative event in the world. And why? Because the Torah is also called Etz Chaim, which is the tree of life. And since he's studying Torah, then he attaches himself to this tree of life and eats from it, like a tree gives fruit. And Etz Chaim is a tree of life, so this tree gives his fruit is life. So by attaching to it, he eats life itself in a way. דעה אורייתא אוליף לה לברנה שלמר באור הקשות אוליף לאתה איך יציב כמי מראה ואפילו התגזה עליהם אותה כולה התבטל והסתלק מיני ולשעיה עלוי. Because the Torah teaches man how to be in this world, how to be in the right path. It gives him good counsels and how to be with his Lord, and how to return to him. And even if it was decreed that this man should die, it will be annulled because he's studying the Torah and is attached to this tree of life. ועדה, בריא להשתדל באורייתא יממה ולילה, ולהתערר מיני, עדה עוד הכתיב, ויגדע בו יומם ולילה, וידע דמיני אורייתא, ויתפרש מיני, כאילו יתפרש מן חיי. That's why you should study the Torah day and night, as it is written. You will study it day and night, because if he separates himself from the Torah, right? It's like if he will separate himself from life. Says, come and see, when man at night goes on his bed to sleep, it is important that he accepts on him what we call the All Malchut, with full heart. All Malchut, we said in English, is the divine yoke. ולקדמה למימסה על גבי בגדונה דנפשי והוקמוה בגין דכל עלמה תאמין טעמה דמותה דאילנה דמותה שריה בעלמה וכל רוחין בבני נשה נפקין וסלקין ותמרן גבי בגין דאינון בגדונה כולהו תאבין לתאירהו. Because we have learned that at this time man has to give his soul as pikadon. 30, and what's the other word we use? Guys, like like when you go to a pawn shop, right? You give this as a guarantee. Okay? Yeah, as a guarantee. Okay, so he remits his soul, right? When he says the pasuk, and that's what we're supposed to say every night before we sleep, right? We're supposed to say biyadecha afkid ruchi. I mean, I give or I remit my soul in your hands, and for sure, so they will get it back in the morning. And as we have learned that all men that sleep during the night taste what we call ta'amita, which is a taste of death. Why? Because at this time during the night is the ilana mavet, which means the tree of death that has dominance. As in the day is the tree of life, at night is the tree of death. And why is it called the tree of death? Because there's all the dinim, all the rigors, and all the negative forces attached to it. And all the neshamot, or the ruchot of man, right, come out of the bodies and go up. And in a sense, they are given as a surety, you say, right? And the one that's taking the surety is someone that we can trust, which is the malchut. Then, of course, then it's given back in the morning. Zanafik, Shabrihu, Atele, Ginita de Eden, Stashara, Berucheron, the Sidikia, Keden, Mitkavene, Kolbene, Matronita, Beholbene, Halal, Shabechale, Matakadisha, then called Inun, Pigdonin, de Ruchin, Maseran Vide, Kolehu, Ativ, the Mayeron, Yeruba, Dibne, Alma, Mitrain, Vei, Sharta, Pigdona, de Kolehu, Ativ, the Gavehu. So it's come see. When there is this wind from the north that is blown at night, when bechatzot halayla, exactly in the middle of the night, there's a voice, and we say that this voice is the one of the angel Gabriel, right? Starts to call men to wake up at this time, because in the middle of the night, as we know, Hashem comes to Gan Eden to study and to be with the neshamot of the tzaddikim. And at the same time, when we wake up, then we associate ourselves with this studying or this praying that is done at this time with the tzaddikim and Hashem in Chasot Halayla. And it says, if someone has given his neshama as a pikadon, giving his soul as a surety, then it's given back to him at this time, right? So they'll be able to participate in this special moment. And this is the Bnei Echal Elyon, which means the one that belong to this dimension, which are up at this time, and that they are learning the Torah, and mostly learning the secrets of the Torah. And the ones that are here, that I wake up, associate themselves with them. And as soon as the morning comes, then they are ready to do what we do in the morning, right? Which is the Tfilah of Shachrit. And then when man gets up and he puts all his equipment, if we want, and his equipment is what? Is his talit and his tefillin, right? And he goes to Bet HaKnesset. Because at night the study was done with the matronita, right, with the malchut. But now we have to help prepare her because the masculine Zerenpin is here, and we have to help for this union. And we know that this is the purpose of the tefillah in the morning, is to unite the feminine with the masculine, which in the morning is Parsuf Rachel with Parsuf Yaakov, right? Kucha Bilichu Shchinte. Yatele Kinishta Vedake Garme Vekarbanin, Mishabach, Mitchbachot de David Malka, Achit Efinin Vede, Reshe, Tzite Begarfe, Umarti la David, Veok Moa, Vesalit Salota Kamemare. And then he comes to Bet Knesset, right? And he starts by saying the Korbanot. And the Korbanot purify or is cleansed by saying all this Korbanot. And then he says all the Mizmorim of David HaMelech. And then he's cleansed even more. Then he has his Tefillin and the Tzitzit. And when he says this, the Mizmor, Te'ilah David, as we have learned in this David, and we say Poter HaChadecha, then it's the preparation or the receiving of the Mazon, the Parnasah, of all the sustenance that men need during the day. He draws it not only to him but to all mankind. And this is what is the purpose of the tefillah in the morning. First, to do this unification between the masculine and the feminine, and second, to bring back the harmony for the creation for this new day that is starting. Shalom. Amen.